Hello, and welcome back, everyone, to another insightful episode of the A to Z English podcast. I'm John, and today we're diving into industry-specific English learning strategies. This is where you fine-tune your English skills to meet the demands of your profession. Whether you work in medicine, law, engineering, or any other field requiring specialized communication.
Hi everyone, it's Sarah. We've talked about general English skills in previous episodes, but today we're honing in on how to adapt your language for more technical, industry-specific needs. So whether you're communicating with colleagues, writing reports, or engaging in technical discussions, these methods will help you navigate through your field with confidence. 1. Building an industry-specific vocabulary. The first step to mastering industry-specific English is expanding your vocabulary. Every field has its own jargon, so knowing the right terms is essential to communicate effectively.
That's right, Sarah. One of the best ways to learn new vocabulary is to engage with resources in your field, be it articles, webinars, or podcasts. Start by identifying key terms and phrases that regularly appear in your industry.
A good practice is to create a vocabulary list. Whenever you encounter a new term, write it down, along with its definition and an example sentence. This helps you remember the context in which the term is used, which is just as important as the word itself.
And don't forget to use these new words in your everyday work. Practice makes perfect, so incorporating these terms into your conversations, emails, or presentations will help them become second nature. 2. Understanding industry-specific grammar structures. Moving beyond vocabulary, it's important to focus on grammar structures that are commonly used in your industry. Different professions often have unique sentence structures and formalities.
Exactly, John. For example, in legal or academic writing, passive voice is frequently used to maintain objectivity, while in business English, shorter, more direct sentences are preferred for clarity.
If you're in the scientific or technical field, you'll notice that long, compound sentences are often used to explain complex ideas. Understanding these patterns will help you follow and participate in industry discussions more effectively.
3. Refining your writing style. Next up, let's talk about writing. Industry-specific writing requires precision and clarity. Whether you're drafting a report or crafting a project proposal, your writing needs to be both informative and professional.
A good way to improve your writing is to study examples from experts in your field. Pay attention to how they structure their arguments, the tone they use, and how they convey complex information clearly.
And remember, always proofread your work. Technical writing, especially, needs to be error-free because misunderstandings in documents like manuals or project briefs can lead to costly mistakes.
4. Advanced listening skills for technical discussions. Listening is a skill that becomes even more crucial when you're working in a technical environment. It's not just about understanding general conversations, but catching specific details in complex discussions.
For sure, John. When you're listening to a technical presentation or a client meeting, don't just focus on the words. Pay attention to how information is structured. Key points are often embedded in complex sentences, and missing those details could leave you out of the loop.
A useful strategy here is to ask clarifying questions. Don't be afraid to say, "Could you elaborate on that point?" Or, "Can you explain that in simpler terms?" This not only helps you understand better, but also shows that you're actively engaged.
5. Simulating real-life industry scenarios. One of the best ways to improve your professional English is through role-playing. You can simulate real-life industry situations where you'll need to apply your language skills under pressure.
That's a great tip, Sarah. For example, you can role-play scenarios like giving a technical briefing or leading a project meeting. This allows you to practice using industry jargon and communicating clearly in high-stakes situations.
And to take it a step further, record these role plays and review them. Analyze how well you used technical terms, whether your explanations were clear, and if your tone was professional. This reflection will help you improve over time. 6. Communicating across cultures in your industry. In many professions, especially global ones like business or engineering, you'll be interacting with colleagues or clients from different cultures. Understanding how to adjust your language and communication style for cross-cultural interactions is critical.
Absolutely, Sarah. In some cultures, indirect communication is preferred, while in others, directness is valued. When you're aware of these differences, you can avoid miscommunication and build stronger professional relationships.
A practical tip here is to always be respectful and considerate of your audience's background. If you're unsure, it's always a good idea to ask polite questions to clarify anything that might seem ambiguous.
7. Staying up to date with industry trends. Another key strategy for mastering industry-specific English is staying up to date with the latest trends in your field. Whether it's through online courses, webinars, or reading the latest publications, continuous learning will keep your language sharp and relevant.
Yes, keeping yourself updated with the latest news and trends also introduces you to new vocabulary and expressions. For example, if you're in the tech field, you'll want to stay on top of the latest terminology used in AI or blockchain.
And don't forget to join industry-specific groups or forums where you can participate in discussions and see how other professionals communicate about current topics. This is a great way to refine your language skills while also expanding your knowledge.
8. Leveraging technology for language learning. In this digital age, technology can be your best friend when it comes to improving your specialized English. There are countless apps, websites, and tools designed specifically to help you learn industry-related vocabulary and skills.
That's a great point, Sarah. Apps like Grammarly can help improve your writing, while tools like Lingui can help with translations for industry-specific terms. You can also use speech recognition tools to practice your pronunciation.
And don't underestimate the value of online courses. Platforms like Coursera or LinkedIn Learning offer industry-focused courses that allow you to learn both the technical skills and the specific language associated with them.
Conclusion. That's all we have for today's episode on mastering industry-specific English. We hope these strategies give you the tools you need to succeed in your professional communication, no matter your field.
Remember, mastering this level of English requires time and practice. But with persistence, you'll see significant improvements in your confidence and ability to engage with others in your industry.
Thanks for joining us again today. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and don't hesitate to push your boundaries.
Until next time, take care and keep learning. Goodbye.